Next type of conversion is decimal to octal conversion. Here the base is 10, here the base is 8, hence the value of R is 8. In case of decimal to binary conversion, we have to divide by 2 for integer part and multiply by 2 for fractional part, and finally we need to find the remainders. Even here, in case of decimal to octal conversion, we have to follow the same procedure, but here the value of R should be 8. It means we have to divide by 8 for integer part and multiply by 8 for fractional part, and finally we have to find the remainders. Let us start a numerical. So for example, I will take a value 214 to the base of 10 equal to question mark to the base of 8. So here they have given only the integer part. Here the question is, I have to convert this decimal number into octal number. So take this 214 divided by 8. If I divide 214 divided by 8, the result will be 26.75. So take this 26 integer part over here, and the fractional part, take this fractional part, that is 0.75 multiply by 8 equal to 6. It means the remainder is 6, and this is the procedure to find the remainder which we have discussed earlier. Next, again divide by 8. 26 divided by 8 will be 3.2. So take this 3 over here, and the remainder will be 2. So for the final answer is, we have to read from bottom to top. That is 214 to the base of 10 will be equal to 3, then 2, then 6, equal in octal. Have to read from bottom to top. This is one numerical. Next, if I consider one more numerical, second one, say for example, if I consider one more numerical, say for example, if I will consider 978.29 to the base of 10 equal to question mark to the base of 8. So here they have given both integer part and a fractional part, so we have to perform separate conversion. I will start from integer part, that is 978. If I divide by 8, 978, if I divide by 8 equal to 122.25, so take this 122 over here, so 0.25 multiply by 8 will be equal to 2. It means the remainder is 2. Similarly, divide by 8, here it will be 15, the remainder is 2. Again divide by 8, here it will be 1, the remainder is 7, and the final result is, we have to read from bottom to top. That is 978 to the base of 10 equal to 1722 in octal. So this is about only integer part. Next, we will convert fractional part. So the fractional part is 0.29. If I multiply by 8, the result will be 2.32, which can be written as 0.32 with a carry of 2. Again take this 0.32, again multiply by 8, the result will be 2.56, which can be written as 0.56 with a carry of 2. Again take this 0.56, multiply by 8 equal to 4.48, which can be written as 0.48 with a carry of 4. 0.48 multiplied by 8, 3.84, which can be written as 0.84 with a carry of 3. So perform some 3 to 4 steps. So and here the result will be read from top to bottom. It means 0.29 in decimal can be written as 0.2243 in octal. The combined answer is 978.29 in decimal can be written as 1722.2243 in octal. This is the final answer. Next type of conversion is decimal to hexadecimal. Here the base is 10, here the base is 16, therefore the value of R is 16. Now I will start a simple numerical 3509 to the base of 10 equal to question mark to the base of 16. It means they have given a decimal number, I have to convert this into hexadecimal. Again same procedure, take this 3509 and now here we have to divide by 16. If I divide by 16, the result will be 219 and the remainder is 5, and the procedure I have said already how to find the remainder here. Next again divide by 16, the remainder is 11, but we can't use 11 here because we have to convert this number decimal to hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means 0 to F. It means you have to assign 11 as B. So again here 13 is less than 16, so we have to stop the division now. So now we have to read the result from top to bottom. It means 3509 to the base of 10 can be written as 30 means what? D here, because we can't use 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have to assign 10 as A, 11 as B, 12 as C and 13 as D and so on. So the result will be DB5 in hexadecimal. This is the final answer. Similarly, if I consider second numerical, assume that we are having 9894.96 to the base of 10 equal to question mark to the base of 16. So here we are having both integer part and a fractional part. First we will consider integer part, that is 9894. If I divide by 16, the result will be 618 and the remainder is 6. Further if I divide by 16, 38 and the remainder is 10, but we have to write as A. Again if I divide by 16, here it is 2 and the remainder is 6. So as I said, so here the number 2 is less than the number 16. We have to stop the division and we have to read from bottom to top. It means 9894, that is integer part, to the base of 10 can be written as 26A6 to the base of 16. Now we will go for fractional part. So the fractional part is 0.96 multiply by 16, because the base is 16 here. The result will be 15.36 which can be written as 0.36 with a carry of 15. That is 15 is nothing but f. Next, again take this 0.36, multiply by 16, the result is 5.76, which can be written as 0.76 with a carry of 5. Again take this 0.76, multiply by 16, it is equal to 12.16, which can be written as 0.16 with a carry of C, because 12 is nothing but C. So perform some 3 to 4 steps and read the result from top to bottom. For integer part, bottom to top; for fractional part, top to bottom. And the answer is 0.96, which is in decimal, can be written as 0.F5 C in hexadecimal, and the combined answer will be 9894.96 in hexadecimal, in decimal, can be written as 26A6.F5C in hexadecimal.